in the 950 to 1010 macro, it's more significant how the market treats the first presented FEG, right? So let's go ahead and start marking out the P arrays from now. So this is a bearish FEG right here. All right. So it failed to go above it, tapped into this FEG. Let's see what happens. All right, so it's now 10 a.m. This is also a kill zone. And this is the boring part of trading. So now I pretty much just wait and see what happens. A bit of time dilation happening to the first presented FEG right there. Tap back up into this FEG, failed to close below. Let's highlight this FEG here, which is a bullish FEG. Nice little wick right here. Let's pay attention to it. The market is bearish. You'd like to see for the midpoint of the wick to be respected. Sorry. Oh my word. Okay. Alright, so it was disrespected. So this is now a premium wick, so it can support price going higher. So this is what I'm talking about here, right? So the market breaks and close above here. If it's to break and close above here, that would indicate to me that the first presented FEG has been validated as a bullish FEG, because the market trade closed above it and then reached further, close above here, right? This premium bearish FEG closed above here, meaning that market trade closed above it, and now it's looking to have the bearish PD arrays support higher prices. So we'll see, right? So the market comes back down, trades into here. Now if it's to break and close above here, that would indicate an entry mechanism right there. So market trades above close. Now if this wants to support price going higher, you'd want to see the midpoint of this wick respected. All right, so it's back into the first presented FEG. Now this is what I was explaining earlier, right? So in times like these is where I would be hitting the buy button. Okay, so it broke and closed above here. Obviously, it's a buy, and then the market would have done something like this, took me out of the trade, and then I'll be sad. Like, then what's going on? It closed above it high, and now it's doing this. What could this possibly mean, right? And yeah, so it's best to, like, whenever there's like no high impact news, but there's like a medium impact news, you can use the first presented FEG like immediately to take an entry. But if it's the case where the market is in like the 10 a.m. silver bullet macro, right, it's important to be exercise some level of patience. Allow the, do I have it silver bullet? No, I don't have no silver bullet open right here. Let's put silver, let's name this 10 a.m. silver bullet. There we go. Right, see what I'm talking about? So like, all right, cool, it wicked into here, which can only mean that the it wicked into here, meaning that this is still valid and we can use this as an entry, and then this would have been my second loss, right? Because I don't exercise any kind of patience. So what happens here? Market trades into here, this place lower. Now, just as how this is acting as a resistance for the price going higher, this is acting as support for the price going higher. So we want to see how the market, if it's going to be bearish, once the market trades into here, you want to see it leave and then close below here, and it's the same sentiment, right? So if you realize what's happening here, time dilation, just back and forth movement. And if you're just using the first presented FEG as a entry mechanism, you would have been chopped to pieces here, and then you'd have said it's because it's Friday, which it does affect it, right? Because I believe like on a typical day, the market would have ran to the first presented to the midpoint of here already on like a normal day. So maybe that's something I should keep in account. Like take something off. This was like what? Yeah, well, this is. It's really hard to say, but it's something you can keep in mind. Like trading on Fridays, so you know. So let's see what happens here. So the market didn't close above it, but it looks like it's about to close above it. So I'm setting up my limit order, looking for risking $10 or 10 ticks, and I'm going for the long haul, right? If the market does not even want to run to the gap, I'm looking for the daily high to be taken out. So it didn't close above it, so I'll wait. Right, and this back and forth, it's like 10 or 8. So the next kill zone would be at 10:30. If this madness continues, the actual move will just take place at 10:30. So we'll wait and see. And this right here will stand as a Baba bullish breaker. Is it though? Did it take out any buy side? No, not really. Yeah. This swing took out these buy side here. So there it is. All right. Okay, so it closed above it, even though it's narrowly. So it closed above it. I actually just use a rectangle to mark this right here because I want the midpoint, right? Let's do this right here. I'll be working with orange for this breaker. Nah, that's ugly as shit. Blue. Yeah, blue works. Alright, more time dilation. So just know that this is a potential breaker. Yeah, and I'm going to try to start to look ugly, so I'll just use lines for the FEG and keep the breaker open since it's what I'm going to be primarily focusing on. There it is. Technically, it didn't even close above it. It's 10:10, so probably just gonna wait on the important to note. And this is like a perfect example of like just showing time dilation where the market is just ping-ponging between two opposing PDRAs. Let's see which one actually breaks first. Alright, fails to close below it. Yeah, I guess I'll just use my free time to add some annotations. Let's do FEG. It's FVV. Turn this into red. Okay, and FVG. And turn this into red. There we go. Tapping the midpoint here of this wick, which is acting as a premium wick if it wants to use it to go higher. Nice reaction there. Let's see if it's actually pinpoint perfect. So this is 2155.85, and no, it's not. It barely hit it. So this would be, the low would be 2156.05. So close, but now a cigar. And I'm just grasping for straw here, right? Because this is just obviously a consolidation, so we're gonna wait and see. So I believe what I'm gonna do, I'm going to go ahead and mute the mic. This part of the video would more than likely be like fast forwarded, if that's even a word, and then I'll just listen to some to a video in the background. Or if this market actually closes a... No, it didn't. All right, so I'll just do that. All right, so whenever I see like anything of a significance, I'll go ahead and just unmute the mic, and then the fast forwarded portion will actually just end there. All right, so play. There we go. So it finally broke and closed below it, and this can either be an entry here, or this can be the next entry. I'll look for an early entry because, and then let's see here. All right, so I'm in. It could want to actually go into the first presented FEG, but seeing how the market was meandering around, I believe that this run is actually just going to be the run of the day. Whenever the market accumulates like that around these specific time frames, it tends to just be the run of the day. So I'm going big. Alright, so it's finally tapped the midpoint, and at this point the trade would have been over. The same before. I believe that the market can run lower, seeing that how it kind of consolidated around. I believe the main targets would have been here. Oh, perfect. I'll just use the midpoint of here as the target, right? So I won't be greedy. I'll put the target right in this new week's opening gap. That is going to be my target, and it got successfully right. So that would pretty much cover it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you like these kinds of videos and you want more. Take care.